Make any woman beg for your attention by mastering these 12 techniques. High-value men, Stoic life lessons. To be loved, be lovable. Ovid. This timeless wisdom from Ovid serves as a perfect reminder that the key to capturing anyone's attention, especially a woman's, lies not in seeking validation, but in embodying your highest value. Today on Win Stoic, we're not just talking about getting noticed. We're talking about mastering the art of becoming irresistibly attractive through the power of Stoicism. In this video, you'll uncover 12 transformative techniques that will make her not just notice you, but actually crave your attention. Ready to elevate your game? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's dive into these life-changing strategies together. Number 1. Draw her in with your success. In the teachings of Stoicism, self-improvement and personal excellence are not just goals, they are necessities. Epictetus once profoundly stated, "First, tell yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This philosophy underscores the importance of defining your path and relentlessly pursuing it. Imagine you've been diligently working on your career, investing long hours and honing your skills. As a result, you've earned a well-deserved promotion. Instead of boasting about your new position or salary, subtly weave your achievements into your conversations. Share your excitement about the new challenges you're embracing, highlighting that you're a man of action, ambition, and substance. Perhaps your success isn't limited to your career alone. Maybe you're excelling in a sport or mastering a new hobby. Let your passion and commitment shine through naturally. If you're a marathon runner, talk about the upcoming races you're training for, the milestones you've hit, and the resilience it takes to keep pushing forward. Or if you're an artist or a woodworker, casually mention your latest project and the satisfaction you derive from creating something with your own hands. By inviting her to your races or showcasing your work, you allow her to witness firsthand the dedication and passion that drive you, naturally drawing her into your world. The secret to this approach lies in balance. It's crucial to find the line between sharing your successes and coming across as boastful. Humility is a quality that can't be overstated. It's what makes a man truly attractive. Marcus Aurelius, another esteemed Stoic philosopher, once advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." By embodying this principle, you not only talk the talk, but walk the walk, demonstrating through your actions what it means to be a high-value man. Moreover, Stoicism emphasizes the significance of purpose and passion in one's life. When you pursue your goals with unwavering dedication and resilience, you don't just achieve success, you inspire those around you. Your journey should intrigue her, drawing her in and making her want to be part of your world. Show her that you're a man who earns respect and admiration through genuine accomplishments, not through empty words. When she sees your success, fueled by passion and driven by purpose, she will naturally be drawn to you, eager to share in your triumphs and be by your side. This approach doesn't just make you appealing, it builds a deeper connection, one that keeps her coming back, eager to continue being part of your journey. Success, when pursued with humility and shared with sincerity, becomes an irresistible force, one that not only elevates you, but also pulls others into your orbit, making them want to stay close and share in the fruits of your labor. And remember, this is the essence of what Stoic life lessons teach us: to be the best version of ourselves, not for the sake of applause, but because it is the right path, one that naturally leads to genuine, lasting attraction. If you agree with this, comment below, "I succeed," to show your determination. Number 2, take the lead. Taking the lead is not just about making decisions or planning an evening. It's about embodying the inner strength and direction that naturally command respect and admiration. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This profound quote captures the essence of what it means to lead from within. By mastering your thoughts and emotions, you become the kind of man who inspires confidence and trust in others. Women are instinctively drawn to men who exhibit a clear sense of purpose and direction because it signals stability and strength, two qualities that are incredibly attractive. Being a leader means more than just making decisions. It's about doing so with assertiveness and thoughtfulness. It's the subtle yet powerful difference between saying, "I don't know, what do you want to do?" and confidently stating, "I thought we could check out that art gallery nearby. They have a new exhibit that sounds fascinating." This simple but decisive response shows that you've taken the time to think ahead, consider options, and make a choice that reflects both your interests and hers. It's not about being domineering, it's about guiding the evening with a firm yet flexible hand, making her feel secure and valued in your presence. A Stoic man understands that waiting for someone else to take the initiative is a sign of passivity, which can undermine the respect and admiration you seek to build. By stepping up and making confident decisions, you demonstrate that you are in control of your life, which is incredibly appealing. Women may appreciate having their opinions considered, but they deeply respect a man who can take the lead when it matters. This doesn't mean you have to take over every aspect of the day, but rather guide it with conviction and purpose. By taking the reins and standing firm in your choices, you convey that you are a man of action and conviction, qualities that naturally draw others to you. This confidence will make her feel secure and appreciated, leading her to be more attracted to you. She'll respect your decision-making nature, and this respect will deepen her desire for your company and attention. In today's world, where indecision and passivity are often the norms, being a man who can confidently lead and make decisions is not just refreshing, it's irresistible. Number 3. Stop seeking validation. You are not a performer in a theater, and she is not the judge of your worth. The moment you find yourself trying too hard to entertain or impress, you are, in fact, diminishing your own value. Seeking her approval isn't just a futile effort. It's a clear path to losing the essence of who you are. Women are not drawn to men who are desperate for validation. They gravitate toward those who radiate confidence and self-assurance. When you cease to fish for her approval, you start to reveal your true worth, showing yourself as a man who is comfortable in his own skin, a man of substance. This principle is deeply rooted in Stoicism, where the focus is on self-sufficiency and inner strength. Remember the wisdom of Epictetus. Seek not the good in external things, seek it in yourselves. Your value should be anchored within, not dependent on external approval. A man who constantly seeks validation is like a leaf, helplessly blown by the whims of the wind, easily swayed by external forces, constantly shifting to please others. But a Stoic man, he is like a sturdy tree, deeply rooted in his principles and beliefs, standing firm against the strongest winds. This steadiness, this inner strength, is magnetic. Women are naturally drawn to men who are secure in themselves because it signals reliability, maturity, and a deep sense of self-worth. So, how will you embody this Stoic mindset moving forward? How will you ensure that your actions reflect your true self and not just a desire to please? This is the essence of being a high-value man, a man who doesn't seek validation from others, but draws strength from within. By embracing this Stoic approach, you'll not only win her attention, but you'll also win respect, admiration, and ultimately a deeper connection with those who matter most. This is the key to becoming the man you were always meant to be, a true embodiment of the Win Stoic philosophy, standing firm in your self-worth and letting the world come to you. If you find these insights helpful, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue to explore the profound influence of Stoicism together. Number 4. Always present your best self. To capture her attention and make her crave your presence, it's essential to embody the best version of yourself, a principle deeply rooted in Stoic life lessons. As Epictetus once said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This philosophy is the backbone of presenting your best self. When you step out, your appearance should be a reflection of the respect you have for yourself. Imagine this. You walk into a room, and your well-groomed beard or clean-shaven look, crisp shirt, and perfectly fitted suit instantly communicate confidence and self-worth. You're not just another face in the crowd. You're a man who understands the power of presentation. Taking care of your appearance isn't about vanity, it's about self-discipline and respect, both for yourself and others. The way you dress, groom, and carry yourself sends a powerful message about who you are. This isn't just about catching her eye, it's about commanding respect and attention from everyone in the room. When Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts," he was emphasizing the importance of inner reflection and outward presentation. When your thoughts are disciplined, your appearance follows suit, radiating confidence and strength. Now, consider the impact of your presentation. Two men walk into a social event. One is dressed in a wrinkled shirt with worn-out shoes, while the other wears a well-fitted suit, exuding confidence with every step. The latter is not just more likely to catch her eye. He's more likely to command respect and attention because he has presented his best self. This isn't just about outward appearance. It's about the inner confidence that comes from knowing you've prepared yourself to face the world. Incorporating Stoic life lessons, remember that grooming and style are tools that help you project the best version of yourself. They are an extension of your inner discipline, a visual representation of your respect for yourself and others. Accessories can subtly elevate your look. A watch, a belt, or a pair of cufflinks can add that touch of sophistication that makes you stand out without overwhelming your ensemble. But it's not just about what you wear, it's about how you wear it. Stand tall, make eye contact, and offer a firm handshake. These nonverbal cues are just as important as your clothing in communicating confidence and poise. In essence, always presenting your best self is about more than just physical grooming. It's a holistic approach that includes mental readiness and emotional stability. It's about embodying Stoic virtues like discipline, respect, and authenticity. When you consistently present yourself as the best version of yourself, you not only enhance your self-esteem, but also create an aura of confidence that naturally attracts others. She will notice the effort you put into yourself, and she will be drawn to the confident, self-assured man you have become. By mastering these techniques, you'll find that her attention and the respect of others will follow effortlessly. Number 5. Keep your emotions in check. To truly master the art of capturing a woman's attention and making her crave your presence, you must first learn to keep your emotions in check. It's all too easy to reveal too much too soon, which can quickly lead to disinterest. While it's natural to develop feelings for someone, it's important not to lay all your emotional cards on the table right away. By maintaining a sense of mystery and not making her the center of your emotional world, you avoid being taken for granted. Instead, find satisfaction in your own pursuits and demonstrate that your happiness is not dependent on her presence. When you control your emotions and let reason guide your actions, you maintain your strength and independence, qualities that naturally draw others toward you. This approach adds an element of intrigue and positions you as someone desirable, a person who has options and isn't desperate for attention. The moment she perceives that you're not overly invested, the dynamics shift in your favor. Suddenly, you become the one she's chasing after. So, as you navigate your relationships, remember this lesson: maintain your composure, focus on your own life and growth, and let her see that your world doesn't revolve around her. By doing so, you naturally draw her closer, making her want to be part of your journey. This self-assured attitude not only enhances your attractiveness, but also solidifies your inner peace and happiness. It's a powerful reminder that true Stoic happiness comes from within, and when you embody this principle, you become truly irresistible. Comment "I agree" if you resonate with this perspective, or "I don't think so" if you have a different opinion. Number 6. Keep her guessing. To truly master the art of keeping a woman intrigued and invested in you, it's essential to understand the Stoic principle of moderation and balance, particularly in how you present yourself in a relationship. Being too predictable can quickly diminish your allure, reducing you to just another ordinary figure in her life. Instead, you must cultivate an air of mystery, a sense of unpredictability that keeps her on her toes, wondering what you'll do next. To apply this Stoic mindset in a practical way, consider varying your behavior. For example, one day you might be fully attentive, showing genuine interest in her thoughts and feelings, making her feel valued and heard. The next day, you might create a bit of distance, not by ignoring her or being rude, but by simply not being as readily available. Picture this. One evening, you send her a thoughtful goodnight message, making her feel cherished. Then, for the next day or two, you remain silent, not because you're playing games, but because you're maintaining a balance that keeps her curious and engaged. This isn't about manipulation, it's about mastering the art of balance, something the Stoics excelled at. Unpredictability, when done right, sparks curiosity. When she can't quite figure you out, she'll find herself thinking about you more, wondering what you're doing or who you're with. This element of surprise is what keeps the relationship dynamic, fresh, and exciting. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing," suggesting that life, and by extension, relationships, requires constant adjustment, strategy, and a willingness to adapt. Think of your relationship as a masterpiece you're crafting. Too much predictability is like painting with just one color. Eventually it becomes dull. But by adding shades of mystery and surprise, you create a vibrant, captivating picture that draws her in, making her want more. This approach ensures she never feels too comfortable or too certain, which, in turn, keeps her craving your attention and valuing your presence. Remember, keeping her guessing isn't about being distant or aloof. It's about striking the right balance between availability and mystery. It's a delicate dance, a constant adjustment, much like the teachings of Stoicism that encourage us to be balanced, thoughtful, and deliberate in all our actions. As a high-value man, embracing this Stoic life lesson will set you apart, helping you to win Stoic success in your relationships and personal growth. Number 7. Hold back on apologizing. Imagine you're in a situation where you're constantly apologizing, perhaps even for things that aren't your fault. It's a scenario that many men find themselves in, especially when trying to maintain peace in a relationship. But what if I told you that this pattern of over-apologizing might be doing more harm than good? Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This wisdom can be applied to our topic today, how to make any woman beg for your attention by mastering the art of restraint, particularly when it comes to apologies. When you apologize too frequently, especially for minor things, it sends a message that you are more concerned with avoiding her displeasure than with maintaining your self-respect. Apologizing at the first sign of trouble might seem like the right thing to do, but it often backfires, making you appear desperate and overly eager to please. In the context of Stoic life lessons, it's crucial to understand that how you react to situations says more about you than the situations themselves. If every minor disagreement or expression of her dissatisfaction is met with an immediate apology, it can signal that you're willing to bend over backward just to keep her happy, even at the cost of your dignity. In relationships, confidence and self-assuredness are incredibly attractive qualities. By holding back on unnecessary apologies, you send a clear message. You respect yourself, and you won't compromise your principles just to appease someone else. This kind of behavior aligns with the Stoic principle of maintaining emotional resilience and composure, no matter what external pressures you face. When she sees that you don't apologize lightly, your apologies become more meaningful. Your time, attention, and even your apologies become scarce commodities, increasing their value in her eyes. This doesn't mean that you should never apologize. There are moments when an apology is necessary and even crucial for the health of the relationship. However, the key is to apologize when it's genuinely warranted, not out of habit or fear of conflict. This approach not only prevents you from being seen as weak, but also fosters a deeper respect and admiration from her. She will begin to see you as a man of substance, someone who stands firm in his values and doesn't cave under pressure. This kind of strength is what makes a woman not just respect you, but also crave your attention and approval. So as you navigate your relationships, remember the Stoic wisdom of emotional balance. Understand that not every situation requires an apology. By mastering the art of restraint and only apologizing when truly necessary, you maintain your dignity and project a calm, composed demeanor. This, in turn, makes her more likely to value your presence, your time, and yes, even your apologies. In the end, this Stoic approach to handling conflict will not only strengthen your relationship, but also elevate her perception of you as a high-value man. If you find these insights helpful, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue to explore the profound influence of Stoicism together. Number 8. Harness the fear of missing out. Imagine this. You're out there living your life to the fullest, and the world can see it. You're posting pictures of your thrilling hikes through rugged mountain trails, capturing the breathtaking views from the summit, or sharing snippets of a spontaneous road trip to a serene lakeside cabin. Your social media is alive with moments of you laughing with friends at a lively concert, or enjoying the calm of a sunset on an unplanned beach getaway. Each post is a window into the joy and adventure that defines your life, a life filled with excitement, spontaneity, and genuine happiness. But here's the key. It's important to strike the right balance. Too much sharing can come across as desperate for attention, which is the opposite of what you want to achieve. Instead, aim for subtlety and mystery. Post enough to pique her interest, but not so much that the intrigue fades. For instance, instead of a detailed account of your entire weekend getaway, share a captivating photo of a sunset with a caption like, "The best adventures are the unplanned ones." This approach not only keeps her curiosity alive, but also aligns with a Stoic mindset, focusing on your own experiences and personal growth without the need for external validation. In the realm of Stoicism, the emphasis is on what you can control, your own actions, happiness, and growth. By living a fulfilling life for yourself, you naturally become more attractive to others. This is not about playing games or manipulating emotions. It's about genuinely embracing your own journey. As you continue to pursue your passions and find joy in your own experiences, you'll exude a confidence and zest for life that is irresistibly attractive. So, as you continue to live your life, let your actions speak louder than words. Highlight your adventures, but do so with the genuine intent of sharing your joy, not to seek validation. This approach will not only make you more attractive, but also help you remain true to the Stoic philosophy, focusing on your own growth and happiness while letting go of the need for external approval. In the end, the lesson here is simple. Live fully, embrace your journey, and let others see the happiness that comes from within. By mastering the art of living for yourself, you'll naturally draw others to you, creating a powerful and lasting impact that resonates with the principles of Stoicism today. Number 9. Flip negatives into positives. In the realm of high-value men, mastering the Stoic mindset is key to winning the admiration and attention of any woman. One of the most powerful strategies to achieve this is by flipping negatives into positives, turning potential setbacks into opportunities for deeper connection and engagement. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This quote encapsulates the essence of the Stoic approach. Every obstacle or challenge is not a barrier, but a pathway to growth and understanding. By embracing this philosophy, you can transform seemingly negative situations into moments of positive engagement that leave a lasting impression on her. Now, imagine a social setting where she appears a bit reserved, perhaps quieter than usual. Instead of pointing out her shyness or seeming distant, you could say, "I've always admired your thoughtful insights. I'm looking forward to hearing your perspective tonight." This approach not only acknowledges her presence, but also gently nudges her to engage more, turning what could be seen as a negative, her quietness, into an opportunity for her to shine. By doing this, you create a space where she feels valued and encouraged to contribute more actively, reinforcing her desire to earn your attention and respect. This technique is more than just a clever tactic. It's about cultivating a relationship where both parties are constantly motivated to grow and bring their best to the table. By flipping negatives into positives, you maintain a dynamic that keeps her intrigued, engaged, and eager to impress. The key here is to ensure that each interaction challenges her in a way that feels rewarding, making her want to seek your approval without feeling pressured or manipulated. This is the core of the Stoic mindset, using every situation, no matter how it initially appears, as a stepping stone toward deeper connection and mutual respect. Number 10. Delay your responses. In the world of modern relationships, where instant communication is often expected, the ability to delay your responses can set you apart as a high-value man. This technique, grounded in Stoic principles, is more than just a tactic. It's a reflection of your self-discipline and the understanding that true value lies in scarcity. When you don't rush to reply to a woman's messages, you subtly shift the dynamic, creating a sense of curiosity and anticipation that can make you more intriguing and desirable. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, wisely noted, "He who is everywhere is nowhere." This idea applies perfectly to our modern interactions. If you are always available, constantly at the other person's disposal, you risk diminishing your presence and value. By strategically delaying your responses, you communicate that you are a man of purpose, someone with priorities that extend beyond the immediate gratification of replying to a text. This approach subtly conveys that your focus is on more than just her. You are engaged in your personal pursuits, which inherently makes you more attractive. For instance, when she sends a message in the morning, instead of responding instantly, go about your day, hit the gym, enjoy a healthy breakfast, maybe even dive into some self-improvement reading. After a couple of hours, when you do respond, your message could be something like, "Just finished a great workout and some reading. How about you?" This response not only showcases your discipline and the fact that you have a full, active life, but it also piqued her interest in what you're doing. She starts to see you as someone who is not only self-sufficient, but also intriguing and worth waiting for. By consistently practicing this technique, you reinforce the idea that your attention is a valuable commodity, one that is not easily given, but when it is meaningful. This approach ensures that your interactions are balanced with mutual respect for each other's time and priorities. Through the lens of Stoicism, this method isn't about playing games or creating distance for the sake of it. Rather, It's about cultivating a mindset that values self-control and purpose over impulsiveness. In turn, this makes you a man of depth and character, qualities that are undeniably attractive. If you like the video, leave your comment. You don't know what to comment? Comment, "I dare," so I know you made it to the end. Number 11. Skip the why. When it comes to breakups, one of the most common mistakes men make is obsessing over the question, why? When a woman decides to leave, she's not looking to provide a detailed explanation, and even if she does, it's often filled with vague cliches like, "It's not you, it's me," or "I just need space." These are not real reasons. They are simply ways to end the conversation. Pushing for answers only chips away at your dignity and keeps you trapped in a cycle of self-doubt. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This timeless wisdom teaches us the importance of accepting situations as they are, especially when they are beyond our control. Asking why only distracts you from what truly matters, your own growth and the strength to move forward. In relationships, if a woman is genuinely committed, one strong reason to stay with you will outweigh any minor issues. Conversely, if she's set on leaving, even the smallest flaw can become a convenient excuse, no matter how many positive qualities you possess. It's crucial to remain strong and refuse to diminish yourself by begging for explanations. You deserve better than that. Number 12. Evaluate yourself. Before expecting any woman to seek your attention, it's essential to first evaluate your own worth. Ask yourself, are you in peak physical condition? Is your financial situation stable? Are you living a life that fills you with pride? These are critical questions because understanding your value is the foundation upon which everything else rests. When you truly know your worth, you set higher standards, not just for yourself, but for those you allow into your life. It's easy to fall into the trap of chasing someone who doesn't meet your standards, but this only leads to disappointment. In relationships, it's crucial to evaluate the role you play. If you've been a loyal and committed partner, but she fails to appreciate your value, it may be time to reconsider if she is as worthy as you once believed. Stoicism teaches us to detach from the need for external validation and instead focus on cultivating inner strength. Once you fully grasp this concept, your perspective will shift dramatically. She isn't doing you a favor by being with you. You are the prize. You are the one who brings value to the relationship, and she should be striving to win your attention. This realization has the power to change how she perceives you, and will encourage her to work harder to earn your attention. For instance, imagine that you've been diligently investing in your physical health, advancing in your career, and pursuing your personal interests. You've become a man who exudes confidence and takes pride in his achievements. When a woman sees that you're not desperate for her validation, she will recognize that she needs to elevate her game to match your level of excellence. By fully embracing a Stoic mindset, you become more self-reliant and less dependent on others for your happiness. This sense of independence is incredibly attractive and will naturally draw her towards you. She will see that you are a man of substance, someone who understands his worth, and refuses to settle for anything less than he deserves. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." This timeless wisdom underscores the importance of self-awareness and self-respect in all aspects of life, including relationships. As we wrap up this exploration of testing a woman like a high-value man, it's essential to remember that the true essence of attraction lies in self-mastery and authenticity. By embracing the Stoic principles of self-control, resilience, and inner strength, you naturally become the kind of man who commands respect and admiration, not just from women, but from everyone around you. This journey isn't about manipulation or games. It's about continuous personal growth and the pursuit of excellence. Reflect on how these insights can shape your daily interactions and drive you toward becoming the best version of yourself. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Comment below with, "I know my worth," if you're ready to embrace these principles. Your voice can inspire others in our community to do the same. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe to Win Stoic for more insights on living a high-value life. Keep watching our recommended videos to deepen your understanding and continue your path toward confidence and self-assurance. Stay strong, stay stoic, and never stop growing. 10 things high-value men never do, low-value men always do. Stoic life lessons. In today's fast-paced world, we encounter a diverse array of individuals, but some truly stand out from the crowd. A high-value man is one such individual, captivating, unique, and driven by purpose. He exudes emotional intelligence, self-confidence, and follows his own path with unwavering determination. Although it might be challenging to define precisely what makes a man high value, there are certain behaviors he consistently avoids. So, let's dive in and explore the 10 things high-value men never do and how you can apply these Stoic life lessons to elevate your own life. Welcome to Win Stoic. Number 1. They never compare themselves to others. Number 1. They never compare themselves to others. Let's dive into this powerful insight with a thought-provoking quote from Marcus Aurelius. "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." High-value men never compare themselves to others. Constantly comparing yourself to others is a recipe for unhappiness, leading to jealousy, bitterness, and feelings of inferiority. When we focus on what we don't have, instead of being thankful for what we do, we end up trapped in a cycle of discontent. This mindset is particularly damaging when it comes to success. Instead of seeing others' achievements as inspiration, we view them as threats, asking ourselves, "Why not me? I'm just as good as they are." But here's the truth. Comparing yourself to others is a never-ending and futile cycle. There will always be someone more successful than you, no matter how far you go. And as you climb higher, more people will start comparing themselves to you, creating a lose-lose situation. High-value men understand that comparing themselves to others is a colossal waste of time and energy. They are content with their identity and don't feel the need to prove themselves to anyone. They recognize that everyone is on their own unique journey and that success is relative. What might be a success for one person might not be for another. Therefore, comparing yourself to others only sets you up for sadness and dissatisfaction. Instead, Focus on being the best version of yourself. Concentrate on your mission and don't get distracted by what others are doing. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. As long as you are making progress in the right direction, you are on the right track. Do you dare to commit to me, starting from now on, to stop comparing yourself to others? Do you dare to commit to me, starting now, to stop comparing yourself to others and become a new person? If you dare, please comment, "I commit to becoming a new person." In modern life, where social media often showcases the highlight reels of others, it's easy to fall into the comparison trap. High-value men avoid this by focusing on their growth and achievements. They understand that social media presents a distorted view of reality, and that true contentment comes from within. By valuing their own journey and progress, they cultivate a sense of fulfillment that is not dependent on external validation. So, take a moment to reflect on your own life. Are you constantly measuring your worth against others? If so, it's time to shift your perspective. Embrace the Stoic life lesson that teaches us to focus on our path and our progress. By doing so, you'll find a deeper sense of satisfaction and joy in your accomplishments, no matter how they compare to others. Remember, what is Stoicism if not the practice of self-improvement and inner peace? As you navigate through life's challenges, keep your eyes on your own journey. Celebrate your milestones, no matter how small they may seem, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be. High-value men understand this and live by it, finding strength and confidence in their unique path. Number 2. They never make excuses or complain about their situation. High-value men never make excuses or complain about their situation. They understand that adopting a victim mindset is a recipe for failure. Type down, "Victim mindset is a recipe for failure," to remind yourself to avoid victim mindset. Instead of whining about challenges, they take action. They leave a bad situation, change it, or accept it. Anything else is a waste of energy and leads to insanity. These men are doers, not complainers. They don't blame others for their issues or shirk responsibility. When something needs to be done, they roll up their sleeves and do it themselves. Complaining and making excuses are signs of weakness and lack of accountability, reflecting an inability to control one's actions or take charge of one's life. Imagine a man at work facing an unfair situation. Instead of grumbling about his boss or colleagues, he either addresses the issue head-on, finds a way to work around it, or decides it's not worth his time and moves on. This proactive attitude is what sets high-value men apart. They never allow themselves to be in a position where excuses are necessary. Constant complaining is one of the most off-putting behaviors, creating discomfort for those around them. Women, in particular, are turned off by men who continuously whine and protest. It's not just about romantic relationships. No one wants to be around a person who exudes negativity and drags others down. In modern life, consider a story of a man named Jack who faced financial difficulties. Instead of lamenting his fate or blaming the economy, he took action. Jack assessed his skills, found a side hustle, and worked diligently to improve his situation. His perseverance and refusal to make excuses earned him respect and admiration from his peers. Jack's Stoic mindset brought him happiness and success, embodying the principles of Stoicism today. So, what can we learn from this? The lesson here is simple yet profound. Take control of your life. Stop making excuses and start taking action. Ask yourself, are you adopting a victim mindset, or are you a doer who embraces responsibility and takes charge? By embodying these traits, you can achieve Stoic happiness and become a high-value man respected by all. Engage with your challenges head-on and watch how your life transforms. What steps will you take today to stop making excuses and start owning your life? This approach not only aligns with Stoic principles, but also resonates deeply in our fast-paced, modern world. It's about cultivating a Stoic mindset that propels you forward, enabling you to navigate life's challenges with grace and determination. Remember, Stoic happiness and Stoicism today are about practical application and daily practice. Are you ready to embrace these changes and elevate your life? Share your thoughts and experiences, and let's continue this journey of growth together. Number 3. They don't care what others think of them. High-value men understand that what others think of them has nothing to do with their own self-worth. They are not responsible for other people's opinions of them and do not seek validation from others. This mindset is central to the Stoic philosophy, which teaches that we should focus only on what we can control and not on external judgments. As Epictetus wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. High-value men are not concerned with pleasing everyone or seeking approval. They recognize that ass-kissing is a form of codependency, where we try to control how others perceive us and base our self-worth on their acceptance. This behavior leads to unnecessary stress and anxiety, making us hesitant to make mistakes or take risks for fear of damaging our reputation. Many people live in a constant state of fear, always trying to please others and meet their expectations. This fear limits their potential and keeps them from living authentically. But high-value men are different. They are not afraid to be unique and embrace their individuality. They live their lives according to their own standards and values, not letting others dictate how they should behave or make decisions. While it is important to respect others' opinions, it is crucial not to allow them to control your life. As Marcus Aurelius, another renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "The opinion of 10,000 men is of no value if none of them know anything about the subject. You are the only one who truly understands what is best for you." Consider this. How often do you find yourself worrying about what others think? Does this concern influence your decisions and actions? High-value men break free from this trap by focusing on their own growth and values. They build resilience and self-confidence, knowing that their worth is not determined by external validation. This Stoic mindset, a core principle of the Stoic philosophy, empowers them to navigate life with clarity and purpose. Imagine walking a path where people constantly toss stones at you. Some might see these stones as obstacles, building walls that hinder their progress. High-value men, however, see these stones as opportunities to build bridges. They use challenges as stepping stones to grow stronger and more resilient. This perspective shift is what sets them apart. They understand that life's difficulties are not to be feared, but embraced as part of the journey. Moreover, high-value men are comfortable with making mistakes. They know that failure is not a reflection of their worth, but a necessary part of learning and growth. By not fearing mistakes, they open themselves up to new experiences and opportunities. They are willing to take calculated risks, knowing that each step, whether forward or backward, is a part of their personal development. Think about your own life. Are there areas where you hold back because you fear judgment or failure? How can adopting a Stoic mindset help you overcome these fears? By shifting your focus from external opinions to your own values and goals, you can begin to live more authentically and courageously. High-value men also prioritize self-improvement. They invest time in developing their skills, knowledge, and character. They understand that true confidence comes from competence and self-awareness, not from the approval of others. As Seneca famously stated, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. High-value men prepare themselves for life's challenges by continuously improving and refining their abilities. In social situations, high-value men are genuine and authentic. They do not put on masks to fit in or gain approval. Instead, they present themselves honestly, knowing that true connections are built on authenticity. They value quality over quantity in their relationships, seeking deep and meaningful connections rather than superficial ones. This approach to relationships extends to their professional lives as well. High-value men are leaders who inspire others through their integrity and confidence. They are not swayed by office politics or the need to appease everyone. Instead, they focus on doing what is right and effective, earning respect through their actions rather than their words. High-value men do not care what others think of them. They live according to their own standards and values, embracing their uniqueness and focusing on self-improvement. They understand that their worth is not determined by external validation, but by their own actions and character. By adopting a Stoic mindset and following the principles of Win Stoic, you too can navigate life with clarity, confidence, and purpose, building bridges over obstacles and living authentically. So, ask yourself, are you ready to take control of your life and focus on what truly matters? Number 4. High-value men never badmouth or talk down to anyone. Conceit and disparaging others not only tarnish your reputation, but also undermine your sense of self-worth. Conceit is often a mask for low self-esteem, a way of hiding your insecurities by belittling others. In contrast, confidence stems from genuine achievements and an honest understanding of one's capabilities, whereas conceit is rooted in a misguided belief of superiority over others. A high-value man embodies confidence without arrogance. He understands that true self-worth doesn't require diminishing others. Respect is a cornerstone of his interactions, regardless of social status or achievements. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be one." This profound wisdom underpins the behavior of high-value men. They exemplify their values through actions, not words. High-value men treat everyone with respect, whether they are conversing with a CEO or a janitor. Their interactions are marked by a keen awareness of body language and tone of voice, understanding that communication is not only about what you say, but how you say it. They maintain a calm and composed demeanor, never resorting to raising their voice or talking over others, which could be perceived as bullying. This mindful approach ensures that their confidence is seen for what it truly is, a reflection of their self-assuredness and not arrogance. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it is easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others, leading to feelings of inadequacy or the temptation to elevate ourselves by putting others down. However, the Stoic life lessons remind us that our worth is intrinsic and not relative to the status or opinions of others. High-value men know this and live by it, setting an example for those around them. The distinction between confidence and conceit is crucial in navigating personal and professional relationships. High-value men understand that confidence is quiet and self-assured, built on a foundation of genuine achievements and self-awareness. In contrast, conceit is loud and fragile, easily shattered when faced with real challenges. By focusing on self-improvement and respecting others, high-value men build strong, positive relationships that are mutually uplifting. Modern life presents numerous opportunities to practice these principles. Whether in the workplace, social settings, or family gatherings, maintaining a respectful and confident demeanor can significantly impact how others perceive and interact with you. High-value men inspire confidence and respect, creating an environment where everyone feels valued and heard. As you strive to embody the traits of high-value men, remember the words of Epictetus: "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Your response to others' actions and words can either reinforce your high value or diminish it. Choose to respond with grace and respect, reflecting the Stoic ideals of inner strength and equality. The behavior of high-value men is a testament to their understanding of Stoic principles. They never badmouth or talk down to others, recognizing that true confidence lies in uplifting those around them rather than diminishing them. By adopting these Stoic life lessons, you can enhance your interactions and build a reputation grounded in respect and genuine self-worth. Embrace the philosophy of Stoicism and let it guide you to becoming a high-value man in every aspect of your life. Number 5. They never seek acceptance for doing what's right. Life is not a popularity contest. A man of high value will do the right thing without being asked and with no expectations. They do it because it's right, not because they want recognition or praise. A true high-value man is an excellent role model for others. He never seeks approval or validation from anyone. He leads by example and never asks for anything in return, while low-value men often need praise and recognition to feel good about themselves. A man of high value is content with doing good simply because it is the right thing to do. He knows that his actions speak louder than words, and the only approval he needs is from himself. These men prefer the harsh criticism of a single intelligent man to the thoughtless approval of the masses. When low-value men start out to do something creative, especially if it seems a little unusual, they seek approval, often from those least inclined to give it. However, a creative life cannot be sustained by approval, any more than it can be destroyed by criticism. Have you ever been in a situation like this, doing something and hoping someone will accept what you do? Just be honest. It's okay. Comment yes if yes. Comment no if no. Consider a man who volunteers his time at a local shelter, not for the accolades, but because he genuinely wants to make a difference. His friends might never know of his deeds because he doesn't boast or post about them online. He understands that the quiet impact of his actions is far more valuable than the fleeting praise of others. High-value men embody Stoic happiness by finding fulfillment in their principles and actions, not in external validation. They understand that Stoicism today is about internal satisfaction and resilience, not outward approval. High-value men also avoid behaviors that compromise their integrity. They never gossip or engage in petty conflicts because they know such actions only diminish their character. Instead, they focus on uplifting others and maintaining a positive influence in their circles. For instance, imagine a workplace where one individual constantly spreads rumors. A high-value man will distance himself from this negativity, choosing instead to foster an environment of trust and respect. He understands that his reputation is built on the consistency of his honorable actions, not on the transient opinions of others. Low-value men, on the other hand, often fall into the trap of seeking validation from all the wrong places. They might flaunt their achievements or go out of their way to impress others, mistaking applause for genuine respect. This need for constant approval can lead to a fragile sense of self-worth, easily shattered by criticism. They might also engage in unethical behavior to gain favor, compromising their values for the sake of acceptance. Now, think about the last time you did something purely because it was the right thing to do. How did it make you feel? Did you seek out acknowledgement, or were you satisfied with the knowledge that you had made a positive impact? High-value men thrive on this internal compass, guiding them through life's challenges with a steady hand. They don't waver in their convictions because their sense of self is firmly rooted in their principles. The lesson here is clear. True happiness and fulfillment come from within. High-value men exemplify Stoic happiness by living in accordance with their values regardless of external recognition. They demonstrate that Stoicism today is just as relevant and powerful as it was in ancient times. By focusing on what truly matters and ignoring the clamor for approval, they set a standard of excellence that inspires others to follow. How can you apply these principles to your life? What steps can you take to ensure that your actions are guided by your values and not by the desire for approval? Reflect on these questions and strive to be the high-value person who leads by example, finding joy in the integrity of your actions. Thank you for watching today's video on the 10 things high-value men never do and low-value men always do, Stoic life lessons. We hope these insights help you on your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. High-value men lead by example, embracing Stoic principles to navigate life with grace and strength. If you found this content valuable, please give it a thumbs up to let us know. Share it with your friends and family who might benefit from these lessons. Your support helps us grow and reach more people with the wisdom of Stoicism. Don't forget to subscribe to Win Stoic and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. We have a lot of exciting content planned, and you won't want to miss it. Stay strong, stay resilient, and keep embracing the Stoic way of life. Thank you for being a part of our community. Until next time, take care and keep pushing forward.